easy. Slowly, slowly. Let's make sure we're live. I think we're live on Twitch. What about YouTube? YouTube is a bit of a straggler. I think here we are. All right. The chat. Sweet. Welcome to Code Hangout number 145, where we're going to do some user support. And this cable unplugged itself. Huh. Let's see. Okay, so I just realized my ADB isn't working. So let's make a list of bugs we want to look into. There's a couple of things. Hey, Chameleon! Wow, you're fast on the trigger. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. So a couple of bugs. So lately there were a couple of reported issues with outlines on. And I opened that in the wrong browser. Outlines on crop key dots missing. And I think that's an issue with the import extension that I've made for Mark and Simon to use with their old. So basically, they're using a really, really old tool that they used to use with the software before SudokuPad. And they're kind of used to it, so they've never switched over to Sudoku Maker or any of the other tools. And they used to manually recreate the puzzles in the software just to do small alterations of rules or maybe adjusting the visuals a little bit or something. So I made them a little browser extension to basically just paste in like an fpuzzles URL or something, and it just tries to recreate it in that tool. And that tool is quite limited. And because, well, I did it very quickly, so it's basically just literally pressing buttons on the UI. So it's very clunky. And apparently maybe it's making a mistake on crop key dots. So we're gonna see if we can take a crack at that. Legacy CTC import tool not rendering crop key dots correctly. So that's one issue. We have another issue where the Trimoji feature isn't working correctly on browser rendered stuff. On a particular puzzle, it's a paywall puzzle, so I'm gonna probably not worry too much about it. They removed the link anyways. Did they send me the link as a PM somewhere? No, I don't think so. So that's kind of problematic. I don't have that link now. Let's see. Did I leave it open? Yeah. Alright, it's a ZMath puzzle. Emoji characters not rendering on Android. Now, what this tool is supposed to do is it's supposed to pull in missing characters as SVGs and then basically substitute them. So I'm gonna see why that doesn't work. And it doesn't, like most desktop browsers have those emoji characters already part of the font, so I did notice it. But you know, Android, I think iOS as well, have a bit of an issue. And it doesn't show up in any Android simulation. It might work in an emulator, and that might be the easiest thing to set up. But I gotta get some stuff set up anyways, and I just noticed that ADB isn't working on this new computer yet. So I'm gonna look into getting that sorted. So and it's probably the tool's just not in the path, right? So I gotta see where my Android tools are installed, and they're probably yeah. Oh, 1 second. No, I can't take a call right now. She needs to ask me more. Like, she's asking me now if the cleaners can come today instead of tomorrow. I have live streaming Monday mornings. I'm specifically keeping Tuesday free. Anyway. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, yes. We want to see where the platform tools are installed. So it's thinking they are here. Android. But I have a feeling they're not. So, where are they? That's a question. You should have options, environment, adjust, drives, write ID configuration files. I don't know. That's something I don't like about the whole Java thing. Thank you. This is the Heartbound OST from Pirate Software. I noticed recently on a stream he said if you buy the OST, you can use it without copyright strikes. And I got copyright struck on another OST, the one from Crypt of the Necrodancer, where I got permission from Chipcell herself to use it. But apparently Google doesn't know about it, so I've got copyright strikes on that. Well, not strikes, but notices. I'm not monetized, so I don't think they have any effect at the moment. But in the future, you know, I'm at just over 800 subs, so I might be able to reach 1,000. That's my goal this year. If I can reach that, I'll be quite happy. Let's find out where the tools are installed, if we can. So let's see. There should be tools. SDK Manager. All right, where do you install the SDK tools? Probably here. If we go users, Gilroy, app data, local, Android, SDK, tools, bin, nope. Nope. Where do we look for the ADB executable? Where does it think they are? Android SDK, platform tools, command line tools, platform tools. Okay. So I should be able to... My god. Everything is like an extra step away than it used to be. So... Path. So if we add that and do this, nope. What do we need to do to get that to work? Can I echo path? That doesn't seem to be the path used from here. Maybe it's this one? Looks like it, doesn't it? Did it change? No. Is it different here? No. Wait, if I do Windows... No, Windows C? No, Windows R, CMD. CMD. Echo. Or ADB. ADB. Alright, now here it works. So maybe the terminal instance needs to be restarted. ADB. Ah, here we go. There we go. Alright. So, in theory, we should be able to remote debug that now. I'm trying to remember. My God, I haven't done this in a while. Where do I get the remote devices? Here. No. DevTools, ADB remote. Remote debug Android devices, F-tools, discover, yada yada. Back devices. Alright. If I... Okay. Which device? I think we can just do this, right? Can we? No, wait, that's the text editor. I was getting confused here for a sec. All right, let's clean some of this stuff up. Where is our window? Are we looking at the wrong thing? Which puzzle is this? Snake regions. Snake regions. Am I looking at the right phone? X6P. Okay, tell you what. Let's just open a new tab and see if that'll work. I'm looking at the wrong phone because I've plugged both phones in. Alright, let's not have this plugged in. It's gonna be too confusing anyways. Thing is, I'm seeing 12 tabs here. If I go to this one, let's see. Oh, okay, so it's pretending to be this one. Okay, there we go. Alright. So we should be able to change URL. And I don't know why it's sideways suddenly. Okay. I'm gonna try to use an emulator as well. But for now... Ah, here we go. Here we go. So, what we need to know is... Did we get problems with the Twimoji setup? I don't need the name. I need the frickin' URL. The name is not really interesting. An initiator, rarely useful. Very rarely. Oh man, I hate that I can't just frickin'... I have to micromanage each column before I can see the column that I actually need. Jeez. All right. So it does load, but it doesn't function. That much is clear. So, step one, we need to pass through our local setup. So if we change this to localhost, can we still see that? Okay, so localhost, like that. Is that gonna pass through? No. So we want to set that up. And I was looking at that somewhere. Port forwarding. Ah, I forget. I guess that's per device, per computer, because I had that set up on my other computer. Yeah, done. This, I think, isn't doing anything right now. Port forwarding. I thought I had just set that up. Define a listening port on your device that maps to a port accessible from your machine. Oh, localhost. There we go. And now, refresh. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Probably wanna disable dark mode for this for the purpose of this test. There we go. Make sure our Twimoji setup isn't disabled. I think that's under visual. Okay. So basically, what we need to do is we'll pop up the feature and have a quick look. I keep saying Twimoji because that's what the library is called, but actually the feature itself is called emoji. So, what's going on? Handle parse puzzle, handle restore puzzle, off resolve. Okay, so I remember kind of streamlining this a while ago. Get SVG relative bounds, replace SVG text, handle restore puzzle. So restore puzzle removes the emoji stuff. So let's just put some logs in to make sure we're actually hitting the feature at all, and then we kind of work our way inwards. Reload that, and we can disable the startup dialog. I think that will be suitable. Little bit of latency. It's gonna drive me crazy. Oh my god, that latency. All right. Why is there so much latency? I mean, it's a USB connection. Like, that should be basically instantaneous. All right. So, I don't see any of this kicking in. Huh. So, what's going on here? What's going on here? I might have to have this open. Can I hide this area here? Disable cache. I think that's what I need to do. Here we go. All right. All right, so it's parsing the puzzle. And when we're parsing the puzzle, handle parse puzzle, it runs restore puzzle. Resolve selector. Place text SVG. Okay, so that's the workhorse, I'm guessing. Make this a bit bigger so we can all see. Okay. So, what are we trying to replace? Because I think currently it only replaces one character. Now, if this is a double character, it might not work. Okay. So, what's the dealio? Does is emoji come back as false? It does. Huh. Okay. Is emoji comes back as false. So is emoji text.length. Is this... I think it should handle emoji characters that... God damn it. Huh. Okay, so it's basically just a bug in here in the emoji replacement code. What if I do this? What do I get? Because I think this is simply a base 64, base 16, whatever. Like, because my system only replaces singular characters because it doesn't know how to handle mixed text. But sometimes a singular emoji is designated by two characters. Is my voice a bit funny? I feel like I'm talking with morning voice, even though it's 10. So it's a bit strange. JavaScript, Unicode, string length. There might be a way to count the characters more accurately. Grapheme splitter. Oh, maybe not. Ugh, this is just horrible. To array. The string comes as a singular thing. What if I do this, for example? Did I refresh already? Nothing is happening. Something isn't right. Something isn't right. One plus one. Okay, I think we're, for some reason, we're crashed here. I don't know what crashed or how. Just close the ones that are confusing the hell out of me. This isn't working either. Did I maybe unplug it or something? Okay, we can close these, I think. Site can't be reached. What just happened? Inspect. Change it to this. What is going on? Okay, the console is available again. Okay, we're back. What the hell was that? And we still don't have display. I don't need the display, but why is there no display? If your debugging tools are this buggy, I'm not sure what exactly they're expecting from you. Ah, nice to say it. Okay, so we probably want to reset that. Restart. So text.length. So what do we have? We have stringified text. Text.length, stringified text. Stringified text, dot, dot, dot. Shouldn't that turn it to an array? Right? And already it's not working. Like this side of the controls are busted somehow. Okay. What if I do this? Is that more accurate? Once again, it's not working. Like the controls aren't working somehow. Now, the question is, what does that look like for a regular string? So if I say dot dot dot, hello, it'll break it up and it gives me the characters. So maybe that'll fix it. The problem is, I don't have a good way of verifying that. But if I do this, and unfortunately now we can't see the display, it still doesn't work. But what does this emoji return now? It still returns false. God damn it. Okay. So we've passed that. What's next? What is next? HTML is an arrow. Okay. And what's the parsed version? If I do this, What do I get? This. Oh no. It doesn't recognize these arrows. These are some weirdo arrows. Somebody's using weirdo arrows that Twimoji doesn't support. I think. Because Twimoji is supposed to... Let's see. Maybe my version of Twimoji is just old? Hmm. No, that's the wrong one. Where's this browser window? Alright. Don't know what happened there. Weird things are happening. So, what... Can I get a list of Twimoji supported characters? Certain kind of parsing string, parsing unrecommended because the method does not sanitize the string, otherwise prevent malicious code from being executed. This is out of scope. What are the options? Extension, SV folder, class name. What if we parse it without any options? Would it do something differently then? Oh, wait. Oh. Ah. We don't get to that. We weren't even looking at that. Okay. So what do we get? So it doesn't do any replacement on these characters. Ah, that's just so painful. And if I do this... Yeah, that works. Even though it's a double character as well. So if I take this, right? I'm gonna output it as a character. I'm gonna output it as a... I'm gonna stringify it. I'm just gonna look at it in a couple of different shapes, just to get my head around it. If I turn it into an array, I should get 2. And I should be able to do that here. Right? And ultimately, we're gonna do the Twimoji parse of this thing. And you know what? We might do this as well. I wonder if we're joining it back together from an array, if it looked different. So what if we do this, right? We'll turn it to an array, but we'll join it back into a singular string. I'm kind of curious if that makes a difference. And if that parses differently. And then we'll do the same thing with the other one. So we'll do something like CHR, and then we'll do this, or STR, and then the STR is this. Right. So STR, 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 STR. Okay, this is the slowest possible way I could have done this. I'll blame morning rain. And then we'll do the same thing with the problem string. And I just replaced all of them. Like a noob. All right. And this would be our text. Right. Let's see what that looks like. JSON. So we got the heart. We get a blue heart. Where does the blue heart come from? So the blue heart plus a non-renderable character. I guess that's what that means. Okay. And when we use the arrow, what happens there? Nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. Okay, so what we need to figure out is, are these characters fundamentally different, or are they just not supported by Twimoji because of some reason, right? And then we have to figure out, is there anything we can actually do about that? Legacy API. The files are in here? No, they're in assets, I believe. Tell you what, I'm gonna pull this repo down. Just so I'm not gonna go crazy looking for these files and whatnots. They should come through pretty quickly. How many megabytes is this thing? We do not support custom emoji. The real question is, what character is this? Can I just Google this? Get something? Unicode character. It's a standard Unicode character. Supplemental errors, multilingual playing, yada yada yada. Alright, so it's nothing absolutely bonkers out there. It's just a gigabyte of files, I guess. 700. Not a gigabyte. Less than 800, I'm guessing. Right. So they should be in here. And I'm gonna full screen this, and I'm just gonna look. There are errors like these, but obviously, I mean, there are only 3,600, right? So there isn't really much I can do about that. The options are have a second thing. Like, okay, there's a couple of options. I can include a font myself that has all those characters, and ideally only conditionally, but those fonts can be in the tens, if not hundreds of megabytes, right? I've seen Noro fonts with 150 megabytes or something, so we don't want to download that in the browser if we, you know. I have looked into doing it myself, like retrieving the characters individually. Super freaking hard, and that's what Twimoji was supposed to do. I could try to add these symbols specifically to Twimoji myself, which would be possible, but it'll solve one puzzle, and that's it. And the problem is, there's so many characters, there's tens of thousands. You know, the next time they just use another arrow that looks the same, and it just happens to be a different symbol or whatever, right? Huh. So, let's see if there's anything I can find. Twimoji missing characters. Yeah, so what about Twimoji supported? Is there a list? I'm guessing these arrows are just not in there. Emoji. What can I search for? Twimoji unsupported arrows. I mean, it's more of an emoji thing, and these characters, I guess, aren't considered emojis. Where it's most expected, you'd expect until emoji support is done. However, the text cursor is at the beginning of the text box rather at the end. Hmm. Okay. I don't know how much I can do about these things, to be fair. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think ultimately I can do much about it. I mean, I don't think there's much I can do. Like, I cannot include all possible characters. There's something to be said for including some specific ones, but I'm not even sure how I would go about that. Like, I don't know if, like, Twimoji might have an internal list of supported characters, for example, and I don't know if I can modify that. I mean, that might be worth something. Briefly googling Twimoji, add extra characters live on at least one other major platform. Font and image renders are free to use, colorful, blah blah, that do not yet have the emoji properties set. Emoji data.txt not shown in Unicode's full emoji list. Okay. Microsoft Energy at least already doing so for various characters. Yada yada yada. Okay. Added support emoji 2.2. Now the question is, the version of Twimoji that I'm using, I'm loading it remotely, right? So it could be up to date. Let's see, 14.02, and Twimoji currently is at 14.02. Unless they have something for me to add specific characters easily, like I don't want to hack their code up, you know, that would break so much stuff. It would be a bad idea. Image source generator. By default, Twitter Inc. By default, found emoji as code point. Function invoke the or generate image source. By default is a function like the following. Image source generation. Ah, wait a second. Fallback. Default. The common replacer. What is the default replacer? So if I go into these options, wherever they're being set here, right? And I add something like callback. Callback. Args. Dot born callback. Args. If I do that, Reload that. Unexpected token. Right. So the is emoji test doesn't even return anything differently. So I feel like I need to register these somehow. If we search for is emoji in this repo. Nope. We search for is emoji. Gotta be in this repo. This is a function I'm literally calling. No, wait, I made that function. I'm an idiot. To emoji parse. So no, we're running straight parse on this. Why does it not hit this callback function then? Let's restart, reload that. Okay. The callback function doesn't work as I thought. You're using don't parse, but how? Each type of parsing accepts a callback to generate an image source or an options object with parsing info. The kind of parsing is string parsing. Explain the legacy documentation here. This is an unrecommended because the method does not sound as a string. Callback. Default, the common replacer. This is a list of properties accepted by the optional object that can be passed to the parse function. Attributes. This is default as a function like the following one. Icon options. Icon base. I think this just generates the thing after we've determined what to replace and how to replace it. Okay. And the other function, attributes. Attributes. The problem is it doesn't get there. Okay. Exclude characters. Callback. How to include characters. Okay, is there a way? The endings are broken, too much website doesn't work. Yeah. We know. There's no donkey emojis. It's funny because Americans are always talking about ass. Alright. Project's abandoned, won't get getting updates. Draw my own donkey. No, you don't have to draw your own. What are we talking about here? Are these forks? There are forks. Okay, that's the Twitter one. What's going on here? Unicode 16, publishing TTF files for releases. Line doesn't fill in here. Create new homepage. Commit to main without a PR. How old is this? 2 hours ago. Okay, so this seems to be active. Being worked on by Unicorn Emoji Subcommittee. How many symbols does this support, though? Let's see if there's something else we can find out. Oh, this is riveting content, I'm sure. Well, you're not asking any questions. I'm gonna keep doing this. So, you only got yourself to blame. Making sure I don't miss any of the chats. When I click the play in SudokuPad on puzzles on web, nothing happens. How on earth do I make puzzles open in the app instead of on web? Nice loose version of the app. Browser Safari. Well, Safari is a piece of crap. Was maintained by 2 Twitter employees. This and me. The origin was maintained with me. With Elon Musk's acquisition of Twitter, we both no longer work there. Yeah. Nor do you have commit permissions to the original repo anymore, so there's no indication of all on Twitter's side whether they intend to keep maintaining the original emoji. Given so far, and I did not did it in essentially our free time, we imagine it's highly unlikely and probably pretty low on the priority list of anyone there right now. We and other past Twitter employees who worked into emoji and left well before the Musk acquisition don't want emoji to go to the big internet graveyard in the sky. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Can we use this then? Okay. All right, all right, all right. How would we want to use this? Using a different... Here we go. Can we do this? Oops. No. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, let's try it. Oh, the music is, making me feel like I'm onto something. I don't know. Alright, well, it still doesn't have additional 2-emoji support. But I might want to actually clone this as well. If I go down here, and I'll rename this to 2emoji underscore, and then we'll go in here, and we'll do this. Download another gigabyte of files, I suppose. So now the question is, can I... So hello folks, we're currently working on Unicode 15. You can track your progress on that in this issue. Thing is, what it doesn't tell me is how to include my own custom symbols. I mean, here they're like including individual icons one by one, when tens of thousands of Unicode characters are probably missing. Alright, 700 megabytes. Another gigabyte of images. Alright, ETF files, Collins system of new shaking face, mirror terms GI, asset back to dist in publishing package, skip SVGO action, regarding future redesigns, where is the font? Not, where is the font? Corrupted ellipses, tired face, use single seater, erasing car emoji, skin kind of revert, pleading emoji, redesign finish, telephone receiver emoji, because it's popular. Total unfair. Alright, so I don't think they're interested in particularly in like custom files and whatnot. I mean, it's the same 3800. I don't think we'll find the arrows here. Let's have a quick scroll. No arrows. No arrows. No arrows. I saw those blue box diagonal arrows. I don't like them. A lot of people don't like them, but in the past I think they've used them as substitutes. I mean, I could have like a substitution list to make one puzzle work. It's a very, very dangerous, slippery slope, though. I mean, to be fair, there is also a subset of characters that are very common, such as a variety of arrows. Let me see. Because maybe I can just substitute them. I mean, there are these guys, and I think there's diagonal versions in these blue squares. Not a big fan of this blue square stuff. Yeah, and these are the only arrows that are in here. I mean, the other thing I could do is just try different arrows and see if there's any... if there are any that are available, right? Like this one, for example, right? If I take this, Um, and if I say, where's our thing? Let's find the diagonal up arrow. There's no diagonal up, diagonal down, here. So let a arrow 1 equals that, a2 equals that. Then console.log. Let's reduce the spam a little. We can say text equals a1. Text a1, a2. So does at any point any of these arrows equate? Okay. So we can say so we can do something like this. Boom, boom, boom. And then if text equals a1, text equals a2. And that should give us a simple substitution, right? And we have the same problem there, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of the problem, isn't it? Yeah. False. Wait. Oh, wait, no, it's just checking length equals 1. Wait a second. I misread that. I thought it was checking if the length is equal to 1. I was just checking that the string isn't empty. What is it replacing? Yeah. There was nothing wrong with that, to be fair. If I put that up here... Right? Could still get there. Or we just... What do we want to return? If I say return a2... Does that do something? Nope. That doesn't change nothing. Because this is the wrong place to do this, isn't it? This is the wrong place to do it. We don't want to do this inside is emoji. We want to do we don't want to do something here. If text equals a1, text equals a2. Console.log, we have a substitution. A1, a2. This one dot stringify. Just gonna do this. If I do this, right, we should have that substitution happening for. Change that to a let. Does that change something in the rendering? Wait, we still have a constant variable assignment. Where's that? 137. Text is a LED now. And do we get that arrow? Nopey, nopers. We need to find like the most common arrows. And I'm tempted to kind of just grab them all. There's gotta be like basic arrows, like almost borderline ASCII, right? Right. I mean, the diagonal, like there's so many of these straight arrows. The diagonal ones are the tricky ones. Unicode arrows. Unicode arrows available on Android. What characters are available on Android? Yes, please. Sounds like what you need is an app that tries to display all the code pages. Oh, yeah. You know what? We can just open this page, can't we? We do that. You guys won't be able to see it because for some reason the rendering doesn't work, right? Alright, so these are all not available. All of them. Not a one. Holy moly. Why? Why? Why is the support so bad? Unfortunately, different phones can have different versions of standard system fonts. Sure, sir, a solution would be to do your own font that you know contains all the glyphs that you need in your app. Next best thing would be only a small subset of Unicode, US, European, Japanese, Korean glyphs that are pretty safe, bet my experience. Well, that's exactly what I was trying to do with Twimoji. So, the problem right now is Twimoji, I don't know. That's all. Like, I don't know how to add my own characters. So probably, if I figure that out, I probably have to just look into it and figure that out. I mean, it could still be that it's too complex, right? Like, this is the build script. Does it somewhere list which character? Does it, during the build, generate the list from the available assets? That's what it looks like, right? Is there a pre-built version in the releases? Like a non-minified version? Or is it just the source code? All right, I'm gonna make an issue. Guarding features font, not the PNGs. Where's the font? I mean, it's a little aggressive question. I have a pipeline built to TTF files to Twimoji. Built to Twimoji has a true type font, particularly usable in modern Linux and desktop mobile as well as Mozilla has a Twimoji color, but that is a font designed for Adobe Mozilla. Only to work for Windows, Firefox, and very rare applications. Major toolkits like Qt and GTK do not support. About 2 months ago, builds are used downstream by behind Linux packages. I didn't see much hope in upstreaming these to Twitter repos since Twitter's undergoing changes. All right. Pretty sure it's the most widely supported color font format. I've tested. Yada 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 yada. All right. Let's see. Let's create an issue. Let's do another search. Custom characters. Weird pleading emoji exit more representative. Configure. Add. We don't really need is open or is arrows. Okay, I don't think there's anything here. Let me create a new issue. So I'm using Twimoji to help with supporting some supporting characters that characters in my in user created puzzles in my puzzle app, my puzzle site, SudokuPad. But users can be very creative in adding characters and make frequent use of Unicode arrows not currently supported in Emoji, which often don't work in mobile browsers. Is there a way to provide additional characters myself in the config somehow when starting the emoji parser? All right. All right. Right now, I still don't know how the characters make their way in there, right? So, you know, I can look at the build script, but with the font scaling I have for the live stream, it's going to be hard enough to even look at the file, let alone, oh my god, end up padding. Who pads with 4 times 2 spaces? I mean, fair, it's a build script, but whatever, right? Wait, what? This file is generated automatically by node scripts build. This is the file node scripts build, so not sure what you're talking about. Create text. I'm guessing default image source generator, grab all text nodes. I'm just thinking, does it actually look through the folder to find all the images that exist? Wire create dist. Oh geez. Ah, maybe this is the thing that does the thing. Dist file. So what does it do? Right file sync. Unified contents. Where do those come from? temp.js. Where does this one come from? Dist file. Read file sync. Dist file. Dist file. Path join dist. Which? Huh? Okay. Dist file. Okay, so that just creates the paths and stuff. Okay. But how can it read a file when we're trying to create it? Like, at this point, this doesn't exist yet. So do I actually have to look at the build entry point? We're back to build.js. Which starts at the first thing. No, wait. It does create Twimoji first. Okay. So create Twimoji. Write file sync. Okay, so it generates the Twimoji file from this somehow. Okay, I'm gonna try to build this. I was really trying hard to avoid this. Do I need to npm install? It doesn't have a lot of dependencies, which is kind of nice. I mean, file system extra JSON file. Not sure what that's for. What does JSON file do? Like, huh? Just curiosity here. Feels like something I should know about. It's used. Writing JSON string file and then write file and JSON plus with as close to try catch blocks became annoying. Oh my god, it really is just JSON file reading. Oh my god. Alright. So, npm run build. No such file or directory. Okay. How to build it? Fine, build. No, there's no build script. Doesn't even exist. What's going on with the soundtrack right now? How to build. npm run. Nope. Okay. Contributing community projects. Cheat sheet. An easy to use cheat sheet for exploring, copying, downloading emojis. No. Treemoji amazing. Using CSS classes like font awesome. No. In Ruby, finding downloading Treemoji source files. Use Treemoji pencil. .NET project. Use Treemoji on your website. Insert Treemoji into your tweet. No. Use Treemoji as your system default font. iOS framework allowing you to replace all standard emoji and strings with Treemoji. Okay, one last thing I'm gonna try quickly is replacing it with those arrows where we saw that it did have support, right? Those blue square ones. And now that I say it out loud, I'm realizing I don't actually know what they are. Like, can I just look for them here and turn them back into the actual Unicode codes? Are they part of the images? Kind of like something like this, right? We're looking at the upwards arrow like this. Can I just... Thank you. So if I do Unicode this, is it this one? If I take this arrow, it's slightly different, but maybe this one is available as a Treemoji. Nope. Nope. Arrows. So those were the supplemental arrows. Maybe these arrows are more available. You know? Let's just try it. All right. Can I just... No, thanks. Ooh, okay. All right. I'm seeing these on the phone. Why don't we use some of these? And in fact, this whole page renders on the phone. But my substitution somehow doesn't do the thing. If text equals A1, substitute. Can I? There's an is emoji. Oh, callback gets called. Okay, so once this goes through, callback gets called, and callback right now just breaks the whole thing. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, okay. Now, yeah. Okay, so that's working, except it gives us that little ugly blue squared arrow. Probably because that's the Treemoji substitution, right? Which is annoying because I'd rather have this plain one. And the sizing really doesn't match. And is that the only diagonal arrow in this whole thing? Now we could, in theory, right? We could say, hey, this isn't... Don't handle this as an emoji, right? So can we just skip out? Could we Basically, what I'm saying is instead of doing a Twimoji substitution, could we just do a text substitution in this case? Nope, that's not what we want. Could we just do equals A2 and then return? We just do that. We'll get the little arrows. Let's test drive it. Let's test drive it, right? C dot text substitutions. Right? So we'll do something like grab this one and substitute to this one. And we'll just do it with all four. Righto. Right. So we have this one. We'll have left, right, up, down, down, top left, bottom right, and we'll probably want to look up the other ones over here. Let's get this one right next to here. And we'll probably... I wonder if there's a way of just having a pattern for the characters themselves. So you don't have to redo... So I don't have to manually add all of these arrows, you know? Like, is there something... You know? I mean, I could look for the range and all this stuff and do the maths. But that's really just a compact form of a manual lookup. Then I'd rather do a fully manual lookup, you know what I mean? So can I just copy these without having to go into each one? Nope. All right, let's just do this. Let's just do it as painful as it is. I'm just gonna do this one by one. There's only like 8 of these, right? Bottom left. Now these arrows aren't as nice, but at least they're better than nothing, right? And then we can do this. And we'll do this. And then we'll do this. Now the sad thing is, there isn't a good way of detecting if the font supports it, because I'd hate to do this on desktop, like in general. So that's a little bit of a shame. I think the only thing I can do is like detect... Man, I'd basically have to render it and check the character size and stuff like that, which is... Well, alright. If I say this, if I do this, right? Then I'll just do this. And then I'll just do this. Right? That should do the trick. Yeah, and that works to actually let the arrows render. Okay. JavaScript detect supported characters. Excellent solution. Mike Sanders, excellent solution. Knocking around JavaScript, you should be doing instead of using CSS Unicode range. JavaScript detect if font supports character. Detect if a character like is unsupported, yada yada yada. The best way to do it in the other way. You select the web font, so the allowed description gives you the allowed character as usual. Designer will enhance, never remove glyphs. You allow only such characters in your form. No, that's not what the question is. That's not the question. JavaScript detect if browser font supports character. So there's a font issue. Choosing font does not contain the graphemes for the code points you want. Many modern browsers can compensate for this using font substitution, picking the grapheme, yada yada yada. Yeah, none of this answers the question of how do you detect that. Well, that's a pity, because that's a good question, and I need the answer for that too. I'm tempted to look at the get boundary yada yada. MDN element bounds get bounding client direct, right? So if I do this, and I'll do something like el.getBoundingClientDirect. Is it always going to be consistently the same shape? That's the question I have here. And I want to get rid of more of the spam. Unfortunately, why are these different? Because I'm thinking the sort of bad character shape, shouldn't that always be the same, right? So if I look at this, XY, width, height. All right. Let bounds. Or just width, height. Width, height. Now the problem is this width height might be dependent on the font size, which I don't know if I have control over. Let's say if I rotate it sideways, right? This is going to be different. So it's 1231. Yeah, it's going to be different. Shit. God damn it. I guess the one thing I could do is, and this is where it gets messy and complicated, I could put a guaranteed unsupported character, and then measure that. Unicode guaranteed unsupported test character. Like, why is this disconnected? Did I touch the cable? It says offline. No. I must have touched the cable. Touched it the wrong place. No, this won't load anymore. On this, until this gets back online. ADB stop. ADB help. ADB skills server. ADB start server. ADB devices. Unplug. Replug. Yay! Alright, geesh. Now, will this still work? Nope, of course not. Won't be too easy. And I'm pretty sure I've been down this rabbit hole before. Hey, Game Boy 90, I'm using JavaScript for everything. And this still doesn't work. This does not work. Reload. And this was working fine before. DevTools, remote Android not showing display preview. I don't even know what to call that. Screen share. Not showing display preview. Come to store. Remote debugging does not display connected mobile device from version. No, you see, display is a bit. Come to debugging was not showing up. Displaying device. Not showing. Image preview missing. Yes. How can I get that back? Chrome is most likely the fact that they're all using Chrome. Probably not stable. Not showing screen preview. It's not about the device, it's about the screen not being shown. Showing remote bugging window display problem. I think it's probably exactly. Inspect the device, the window shows floated on the top right corner on it. Even this is not set, which is so strange. This is a bit weird. What the heck? Like, this doesn't work at all? Oh, okay. All right. We have a display. Yay, all right, thank you. All right, okay. Why not PHP with JS? Why PHP? PHP is an awful language. Don't need PHP. What do I need PHP for? Ancient. To be fair, I've worked in JavaScript since before PHP even existed. And I wrote my own server-side language, which was probably more advanced than PHP in the 90s. All right. So we're back to the question, can I use these reliably in any way, these measures? There's two issues, right? Obviously, there's always a chance that a character randomly exactly matches these. And two is how to compensate for sizing and scaling and fonts and rotation and all this stuff. I'm just realizing I could normalize for that. Because I was saying, like, even if I create like an invisible character that doesn't exist to compare to, these characters could be different sizes and fonts, but I can actually just copy them out and put them in another element. So I can have a special element and I just copy each character into that element, see how its dimensions change. So what if we do something like this? And we'd probably only want to do this after the is emoji check. Yeah. So probably what we want to do is, if it fails this check, which this thing will, then we'll do this, right? And then here we have a chance for the substitution. But if the substitution doesn't happen, we're just going to return anyway, so we don't even need to return in here. Right. So it's actually it becomes a lot simpler. So if we refresh now. Okay. So let's just do it here for now. We're just going to create a new element each time, doesn't matter. So we'll do document.insert document.body.insert adjacent HTML before end div id equals ID equals emoji test. Emoji test, so it's going to be even more guaranteed to be unique. We'll do that. I'm not even using TypeScript, just JavaScript. Well, I'm doing SQL with JavaScript just fine. And HTML and CSS are their own languages. Not sure what you think PHP does that JavaScript doesn't do. Alright, let's see. Test EL equals true. Alright. Now I'm just gonna, because I'm scatterbrained, I'm gonna output a bunch of redundant logging stuff a couple of times to satisfy myself about what's going on here. Document.query selector, document divide adjacent, test EL. Okay, where are you complaining about? 148. Let. Oh, yeah, that let doesn't make any sense. All right. Test EL dot. I was missing a dot after all. Okay. And we only care about width and height. All right. So that's getting us width 485, height 0. Right? Why is it width 485? Okay, maybe this needs to be a span then. So it should be width 0, height 0. Okay. So then we're gonna do test el dot inner HTML or dot inner text equals, and can I just have a 0 character, something like that? That should be unsupported, right? What was the earlier I did some testing and I had a Unicode sample. Where is it? The one with the hearty hearts, this guy. Right, so if I take this, right? And I'll just take one of these, or even two, and just say, okay, what about 0, 0, 0, 0? This is going to give me a singular, impossible Unicode character. That's what I'm hoping for. No. If I put an A in here, width height 0. Okay. So this implies to me that there's something wrong with my element here. Inner text. Inner test. Inner test is not the word, buddy. I'm not sure what you're thinking. Yeah, in my brain, text and test are the same words. Sorry, I misread that. You said without using TypeScript. Yeah, TypeScript would have found that. It would have said, "Hey, that thing doesn't exist. What are you trying to do, buddy?" All right, so it gets us width 0, but height 18. That's interesting. And what if we put in this arrow, which we know it doesn't support? I think we can single line these here. I'm just gonna do this. And we're gonna do this and this, and we're gonna do this. Alright, this music is starting to get me down a little bit. Come on, work it up. So, what do these look like? Okay, so my magic symbol here. Well, you know what? No, I was gonna say I know which ones aren't supported. The problem is I need one that's not supported anywhere, including on desktop. So let's try that quickly. Let's not try that here. We have enough. We have enough browser windows open. So if we open that here, and we'll probably need that. You know what? I'm gonna. I always do this. For const. Sump equals off. We'll have a little array, an empty string. You know what? We don't even care about the empty string, right? We'll do the arrow. We'll do a weird thing, and we'll do a couple of other weird things until we find one that does what we want it to do. Another weird thing, like a singular 0, and finally just a double 0. Don't know what that'll do, right? And maybe one where it's like all Fs, like you know, something like FF. And if I do double that, I don't know if that's a valid Unicode character or if it's like a double symbol or something. And then we'll do, we'll assign it like that. Then we'll do this. And then we'll do, test. We'll show the symbol. We'll show the width and the height. And we'll show the inner text, I think. And then we can not do these. And we can just reload that. Alright, so the last one is definitely unsupported here. And interestingly, it doesn't treat this one as a character. Oh, it kind of sort of does. But the FFFF one is definitely the most broken one, which is kind of what we're looking for. And we can probably do something like this. If I do object.ease, and I run all of these, right? The problem is, why are they the same? Whoopsie daisy. Let's make sure we remove this afterwards. What if I do this? Okay, I want these to be visible right now. Oh, no. Can I just pin them to the top of the browser? Style position absolute, top 0, left 0, outline 10 px solid magenta, and then z order a lot. And nope, they're still not visible. Oh, because I'm removing them afterwards. Okay, what if we do... If we don't remove them? Alright, they're up here. Alright, and then if I do test_l.id equals nothing. If I do test_l.id, that should always be nothing, right? Yeah. We want to show them in a row. I feel like an idiot. This is such a janky thing I'm doing. But it's like, oh, I just do this super quick, and then I just do that super quick, and then, yeah. So, yeah. J plus equal 50 px. I don't know why I wrote J. It's x. Alright. We got these here. So none of them render. And that's the problem. But why do none of these render when these clearly do render? Huh? Wait a second. What? Is it that this has a font, this is using a font in here that has better text support? Underlays? No, this would be overlays. Overlay. So, where are the arrows? Rect. Rect. Text background. That's the text. Font size 36. Font, font, font. Font, font, font. Font, font family. So that's the font family here. And these guys up there. Computed. Font family. Same font. Why is it not supported here? Well, I say it's the same font family. I don't know if that's the same font family. It's not the same font family. Well, I guess we'll just smash that in here. And see if our test gets any better. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Alright. Why the hell does it not render up here? Oh, wait a second. What's going on here? It is just putting these straight in there. Inner. Is that the difference? Nope. Why the hell does it not render these? What if I put them just somewhere? Like in here. Puzzle rules. I put some arrows there. Do they render? Yes. Go down to the spans. Go to one of these. Wait a second. Wait a second. It doesn't do one per symbol. It does one per It just does one per... So it always ends up with the last one. Yeah, it's only doing one per arrow it finds in the board, not one per symbol that I'm testing here. All right, that was the mistake. I hope. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Except the measurements are still bloody identical. And that's something I didn't expect, is that the no character has the same size as one of these arrows. But I guess in a way it makes sense because it's kind of... It's like a default symbol. So now, basically, the only thing we really can do is compare it directly. Like, compare the image of it, which is horrific to think about. Do I even contemplate this? Basically, I would have to render this character on a canvas and then compare if they're the same. What's the fast way of doing this? I guess I could do this fairly quickly. If I'm honest. Can I do this quickly? Can I? Can I do this quickly enough? Let's also do something like this. And then we'll do dot slice 0, 1. Can we do this? So it's not going to be as spammy. We'll just do 2. Are they still the same? Yeah. All right. All right. What else can we do? So we can reuse the canvas though. Let canvas equals document dot create element canvas dot log canvas. The problem is we won't know sizes, right? So let's limit it to some sane thing, right? So we'll do object.assign. We'll do width 100, height 100. We'll push the canvas into one of these things, right? In fact, if I do this, and I'll just say, in fact, let's skip all of this, right? And we'll just do one of these. And we'll do this. And we'll do sl.append child canvas. Will that get us a canvas in there? Maybe. Canvas. TypeScript would have caught that. Okay. Position absolute. Display block. We're trying to put a canvas inside now. Canvas. Wait a second. Where's my canvas? It's not in here. Append child. Small c. TypeScript would have caught that. Maybe we don't need display block after all. Well, that's also weird. Canvas. To do this. Canvas. Canvas.width, canvas.height. Canvas.width, canvas.height. 100. Don't know why this thing's so big though. Don't know why it's so big. And why do the other ones still exist? Oh no, that's one each. Okay, this is super weird. It's one each per character, but... Oh, all the canvases go into... What? And then all the other... Okay, alright, I see what's happening. Okay. Whatever. So, I gotta remember some stuff from ancient history. Canvas, write text. There is canvas, drawing text. Draw text, is it? Stroke text? Fill text, right? So we gonna be doing something like that. Canvas.get context 2D dot fill text hello world 0 0. Will it fill text? Nope. I think we have to set the fill style first. Dot fill style equals #000. Nope. Fill rect 0 0 100 100. Okay. So why does fill style not work? I mean, fill text. Stroke text. It's been so long since I've tried to render text in a canvas. Man. Do I really have to set the font and all that? Probably. Oh, wait. Stroke text. No, text first. Position later. Oh. Is it rendered above the... Oh, it's rendered above the cursor. It. 0, 100, baseline, yada yada. Right. Okay. All right. All right. This definitely shouldn't be 150 EX. All right. And this should be fill. Right. And we'll probably don't need that. Okay. And we'll probably don't need that. And we don't need that. Okay. And we can probably make the whole thing smaller. Like that. Okay. And now, instead of W's, we're gonna print these guys. Right. And that's gonna give us something, right? And now, we're gonna pull the binary data out of this canvas, kicking and screaming. Kicking and screaming. Can I get just the API docs, please? Get image data. My phone is bleeping, blooping. All right. Greta's coming to pick up Toby. I haven't fed him yet. 11. That's okay. Toby, Greta's coming. He's gonna tippy toes out of the bedroom in any moment now. All right. I don't know why I'm doing this. It seems such a bad idea, to be honest. Like, this is only gonna end in tears, isn't it? Like, I'm gonna break some stuff. 0 0 30 30. So that should give us something, right? Canvas.getContext. Okay, so yeah. Okay. 3,600. Blah blah blah. How am I gonna compare two arrays like that? JavaScript compare. And these are byte arrays, right? Compare clamped array. And the only reason I'm looking this up is because I think there's like a special thing where I don't actually have to loop, right? Can you find really? Really? Fine. Fine, I'll do it. Geesh. Okay. God. Let's see. Let ref equal JSON.stringify that. And then there's going to be canvas.width, canvas.height. And well, that's where we're going to write it. Right. And then we'll do, we'll output the ref. Okay. And then we'll do the other one. We'll do ctx.clearrect, clearrect 0, 0, canvas width, canvas height. And then we'll do fill text with our this thing, right? And then we'll check. We'll just compare them. Chart data, ref, chart data, ref, chart data, right? And we probably don't need to output that. So false, 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 false. But I go here and I'll do this. We'll get true. And I posit that this is our way of checking if a character is supported by... Oh my god, I want to shoot myself. It's just awful. All right. All right. Let's get rid of this for a sec. I don't think we need that. Let's make sure that's not... We just didn't put a bunch of garbage in there, right? We don't need this either. Or at least there's nothing we can do here. Right? We'll add our substitution list here. And now let's have a look at is emoji. So P is char supported function char. And now we're gonna put all of this in there. All right, and we do if and I'm hoping we don't have to attach the canvas anywhere. Right? And then we can just return this. Oh dear. Okay. And then instead of all of this, we'll just output that. I think we can just skip all of this for now. And then we'll just output the result of that. So here we should get a couple of no's. And that should be it. So is jar supported? False, true, true. Yeah, this is inverted. So like, why is 1 not supported? That seems strange. Now here, is jar supported? 1 is true. So here they're all supported. Here they're not supported. And I think that check, we can kick that out ahead of time, right? So we'll do this dot. Wait, place X-ray. Handle parse puzzle. We'll parse. This is puzzle right. Okay, so we'll do init. Well, we can just clear it out afterwards, right? So if this dot ref char data equals undefined, then we'll do this, right? Or if this dot test canvas equals undefined, then we'll do all of this, right? And then we'll do this dot ref data blah blah blah, fine, and then we'll clear rect. No, we'll always have to clear rect, unless we clear rect after. We'll just clear rect before. So then we can do test data this, and we can say this dot canvas equals this dot blah blah blah, and then we can do. We still need the canvas because we need to render the character, right? And we'll do this. And then it should only generate it once, that's fine. Keeping that one canvas around is not really a big deal. Yeah. I guess we can't catch this. Although, if not CTX, we'll probably need to do this, which is a little annoying. If not CTX, CTX equals this. Like that. Canvas CTX. Oops. Right. If not canvas, yada yada. If not CTX, canvas content. Right. Nope. Properties undefined, reading width. If, yeah, because it's let. Okay. And we don't need to do this set anymore. I guess we can just do this. And of course, there's still the potential of it blowing up on a specific character that happens to have the precise, identical, pixel accurate rendering of that. Yeah, because now we're comparing the visual look of the character. So actually, if we crank the font size up a little, this might actually help. Font. This is properties font. So we probably don't want to do bold, but we'll probably do something like 25 sans. If we do something like that, okay, and then we'll do it here, and it says false, 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 true, true. Okay, so now that we have this check function, do we want to first check? Yeah, so we always want to do the emoji. What's the word? Well, in the past, actually, I wanted to not do the emoji switch if the font was supported, but we don't know what the quality of the font is. Well, okay. What we want to do is, if the character is not supported and it has a substitution, and we'll do substitutions, right? Then we'll just do the substitution. Right. And then finally, else, console.warn character %s not supported by device nor substitution found. And then we can just do that. I think. And then this can go away. And that's not even that terribly ugly. And it might be even fairly robust. I mean, the worst thing is false... what's the word? False negatives? False positives? Oh. And if not, this is supported. Yada, yada, yada. Character 1 not supported by device. Well, that's not true. If not is emoji. If... Maybe we'll do this one first. And then substitution found. Well, no, it won't hit this if we have a substitution. I guess we can just return from here. Because I don't want to execute this if I don't have to, right? So we'll first check if we have an emoji, which is probably cheaper. Maybe, maybe not. It still says character 9 not supported by device. Huh. Oh yeah, because... if text substitution... Yeah, okay, that doesn't help us. So we basically just want to do this. If is supported, return. We don't even want to do the substitution then. Although the substitutions might be aesthetic. I don't know. Return if Substitutions, we do this. Right? And else we do that. And then we return. Now if I do this, it'll do the substitutions. No complaint. And then if we do it here, no complaint. And then we'll have that. Hey, babe. And I think after this we're gonna stop the stream anyways. One moment. Alright, so let's see where we are at with our code changes. We want to get rid of that. Gonna get rid of that. Alright, so we added this little thing. Oh, the let X we can get rid of as well. Oops, not like that. Okay, then we have this one new function. We have this small substitution list, which hilariously, 2 of the characters are... Wait, what? Wait. Those aren't the characters I want to substitute with, right? I wanted to use the other kind. The thin kind, right? Did I mix something up? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There are no other diagonals here, right? I'm a little concerned that they render so differently on GitHub. The up-down, 219, 298. Which one is doing like the downwards, like this guy, for example, right? If I do this, save it, does this update? No. Well, we're not doing the substitutions when the characters are found. And I guess even the ugly arrows are better than broken arrows. Where is it? So that works, and this still works as well. So I think we have a good option here. Bottom right, up right, left. So the left pointing up and down aren't involved in this puzzle. So this one, but this one is, which doesn't support. All right, guys. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. All right. Dog's gone to work. Somebody's got to earn a living around here. And oh, I lost my cursor. Here we go. Blimey. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to stream much long anyways. It's noon. I'm getting hungry. But I'm actually happy with this. Strangely enough. I was kind of worried because I've spent so much time on this stuff before. And it's so easy to go around in circles, never get anywhere. I'm not sure how I feel about the substitutions. And I don't know if I should go further and include the arrows. And like, there's all these. And it's tempting to just kind of put them all in there. My God, can I? Okay, let's go a bit silly. I like doing this sort of thing. It's not a good idea. It wastes time. But if I do document.body.query selector all .text. What do I get? .map. I do this. If I do this, and then I'll do this. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. So if we grab this, right, and we stick them in here, and we'll replace the commas with with these guys, right? Let's just do that quickly. Boom, right? And I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger because that probably wasn't even off screen for you. So we have a whole bunch of arrows here. And now we kind of want to group them. We want to get rid of the ones that aren't arrows, like these. What the hell are these, right? Do I want to put these in individually, or do I now want to have like because like, okay, let's. Shall we do this? This is gonna be too long. Am I being silly for this? You know what? Since we're already doing some processing over here, maybe we can pre-process these a little bit more, especially considering that. So we want to skip the first one, right? We'll do slice 1, right? And then every fourth, we've got a thing, right? So if we do this, we'll do a join like that. We'll do a match like that. Is that gonna get us 4 at a time? It's gonna get 2 us at a time because of Unicode silliness. Right. That almost does it. It screws up a little bit down below. It works. Okay, there's a bunch that aren't diagonal arrows, right? You know what? Maybe the rest I can do manually. Yeah, like if I do this. Ah, wait, no, we want to interleave them, right? How do we interleave these? Dot for each. You know what? I'm gonna have to write a little program, otherwise this is gonna work. So we'll do something like this. We'll do this, and then we'll do for actually one last thing. Object.entries. This is gonna get us indexes, right? Yeah. We'll do object.entries like this. No, and actually we don't need that. We don't need that. We can do this. We can do let equals then we'll do for each, and we'll do A, B, C, D, E. We'll do, well, can we do this? Can I do this? I don't know if I can do this. If I do this and run that, that's not gonna run. This is like, don't do this at home, kids. This is JavaScript. This is not advanced JavaScript. This is advanced JavaScript silliness. For sure. All right. See what I'm putting out there? So if I do 0, not push A, and I'll do that, right? We have A, B, C. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, A, B, C, 3, B, boom, boom, boom. Nope. Boom, boom. And that gets us these. It should execute all of those. Ours is 4 arrays, A, B, C, D. That should work. What? What's going on here? Arrays 0 push A. What am I doing wrong here? I mean, I should be doing this in a reduce, but my brain... You know what? Screw it. We'll do it in a reduce. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Actor. So that should get us the accumulator and the current element. Accumulator dot reduce. Missing after arguments list. Accumulator current, arrays, don't need that. Match. Oh yeah, we're doing a console log. Boom. So, all right. So accumulator, current. So we'll do dot for each ci the dot push for I. Right? Push bar I. Push wrong brackets. Missing a star. All right. We're missing an arrow here. Can read properties of undefined. return back. Boom. Uh-oh. If we turn this to an array, like that gonna work better? Boom, 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 boom. All right. All right. You guys see what I'm saying? You guys see what I'm saying? What if these are just strings? Since I'm gonna just join them in anyways, right? Like, if I do this... Boom. C... Ac... I... Boom. Okay. Okay. Dot join... \n. Nope. Boom. Alright. I think this is what we're looking for. Ooh, I don't want to... I might need that again. So, okay, we're getting it mostly right. So we've got all of these. All of these. We've got these. We've left, right, up, and down. And then we'll have... Yeah, so we have a couple out of order ones, right? So I guess we'll just fix these manually. We'll have this one. We have this one. We have this one. And this one. And this one. I got so many different arrows. Holy moly. Alright. And then I guess for the left ones, we'll probably have the same situation, right? Get nope. This one. This one. This one. I hope the puzzle setters know what I'm doing for them. And we're missing one chunky one. Which is strange. Like we're missing one. Maybe we can add it manually. We're missing the biggest left arrow you've ever laid your eyes on. And is it not this one? I think these are the same. Are these the same? No. If I do false, right? And I'm pretty sure these are the same. If I do boom. Dim, true. Yeah. Maybe there are few big chunky left arrows than the right arrows. That's so strange. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Okay. Gotta do the same thing with the ups and the downs. So we have up, 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 and up. And then where are the downs? Down, down, down. I could have probably figured out where the diagonals start. And the downs are also one short. Let's see. Left, right, up, down. Left, right, up, down. Left, right, up, down, down. Maybe it's the one before that's missing? This one? Like the... Ah, okay. It was the one smaller. I don't know where that got missing. Okay. And I guess we'll do the same for the left. So it wasn't the biggest left that was missing. It was the one smaller. This one. This one. Yeah, I can see it. Okay. Now there's a couple more. There's these three. These three. And there's even more. 3 more. I don't know if they're the same ones. There's these. And these little squares and dots, I think I don't want to keep. Then there's a couple more. There's this one. There's these 3. There's 2 more. I didn't see these. All right. And then for up and down, we have this and this. And then we have these for diagonals. Now the double arrows, yeah, never mind. And the first one here always seems to be out of place. Out of order. Out of place. And we're also missing a couple on the diagonals. Are we missing the second? Or probably are we missing the... I don't know what happened there. How these got confused. Maybe I cut and paste something badly. Bottom left, so it should be this one, if the pattern holds. Ugh. Don't know if these are the same or not. Really hard to tell. They are the same. Okay, what about the next bigger one? So bottom right, the biggest bottom right arrow. They still look the same. Wait, what? We have this one. And we have this one. So this one is definitely one smaller. But now it looks like that one. Okay. Don't know what's going on here. Oh, wait. Are these the ones that we were missing? No. Okay, these are different. Oh, wait. How do I not see this? I'm looking straight at it. Whoops. I think these were the arrows we were missing from here. Okay, I think that means we're good on these. Okay. Is there a better way of doing this instead of having one each for each row, which seems like a lot? Like, if I do this, oops, if I do this, right? We'll do this, and then we'll do this, doom, 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 right? Nope. I'll do that, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do this. Or left, bottom right, right, bottom left, then down, up, left, right. But then instead of doing a singular check on these guys, we gotta do a like a in-string kind of check. So if dot contains text, except obviously it's object.keys yada yada. So instead of doing this, we're gonna have to do a find, right? Dot find object dot so if we do this, and then we'll do eval, and then key dot contains text. Right, and then I'll do something like this. Log text, boom. And what does that do for us? Not much here. What about here? Boom, boom, boom. Type error key dot contains includes. Okay. So then, if we do this, and then say dot value, no. And then we'll do that. And that should get us the substitution, right? All right. So is char ported get char substitution substitution. Now, one thing to worry about here is still that it only works for single character stuff. So a lot of this stuff might break the moment they add something, right? I mean, we're trimming it to get some space, rid of some space, but it's not much. It's not much, let's be honest, right? And then we'll do this. We'll do turn, boom. We'll do it twice. And we'll do is let subst equals this dot and now if no, let's do this, right? Get char substitution, one undefined, right? So then we can do if subst do this, else do that. But 9 is supported by device. Why does it think it's not supported by device? I feel I screwed something up here. Is char supported? When did I remove that? I didn't even see it disappear. There. Yeah, we don't want to remove that. Okay. So now we can do this. We can do this, and we can do these. This. Like that. Okay. So that works. And to confirm, this is still good too. All right. What's our diff like now? Okay, so we've moved to this version because it's better, I guess. I hope. I'm just realizing that my Toby and Sven t-shirt is getting worn. All the thing is peeling off, and it probably doesn't help that I kind of push against my desk with my belly. And my desk is it's not a desk, it's a shelf. It has a sharp edge there, so it's probably rubbing on the printed, some sort of rubber-like material on these printed shirts. Well, it lasted more than a year, I think. Don't even remember when I got it. All right. I think that's all we need. And we can wrap this one up. I think this one is one for beta. We're gonna do that over here. Let's make sure we don't have any other diffs that we have to worry about. Well, minor. Are we running it locally? Yeah, of course we are. Of course we are. Improved emoji arrow support. Boom. All right. We'll deploy beta. We'll do a quick test on the phone. So we want the beta version of that. Beta.SudokuPad.app. And is the deploy done? Should be. 497. Is that the version we just pushed? 497, and it doesn't work. What? It doesn't work. That's literally what we just tested locally. Maybe caching issue? No. What? What's going on? The code is here. Is it a timing issue? Is it a setting? Works after I toggled it. Is it a timing issue that it doesn't? Okay, now it did it. Maybe it's a caching / timing issue. Okay. All right, I think that's working now. Just posting something in the Discord, and just to let them know the scale of the issue. I'm gonna let them know which arrow are actually being substituted. And probably they won't realize that this only affects arrows that aren't supported by their font. So they're going to say, oh, my pretty arrows are going to become ugly. But, well, I guess I'll have to respond to those people individually. Writing it down isn't gonna change that. People are always going to misunderstand or not fully read what you're writing, etc., etc. It'll be interesting to see this on a phone, actually, the Discord page, because the odds of that actually working like that is going to be pretty low. Yeah, people are doing things on their phones that they don't understand. And I don't know it either because I don't have those kind of phones. And that's the problem with operating systems developers trying to block people from doing things on their own devices. Such as, you know, hey, like which app handles which URLs and what security settings and so on and so forth. All right. Second step is the cropkey.stuff. Let's see. Oh, let me see if I can find that. Oh, I think the cropgear.1 was the one which was paywall. I'm not sure. No, it wasn't because it was a posted one. Okay, so Mark posted something for me. So let's see. Mark posted this and this, and I posted something. So somebody posted the broken link, which then Mark changed. Don't know how he changed or what exactly changed. So, broken, fixed, original, source. Okay, so this, I'm guessing, is a... I think I can shut down my phone at the moment. No, but this is not it at all. Okay, that's a different one that also had a problem. Oh, that doesn't look right. What did Mark say? This is the sort of like imported yesterday. One thing the importer did was actually to beneficially fix the centering of one inequality sign. But it also lost the outlines of the white dots in R1. Here's a random puzzle link where the import entirely fails. It sucks that they're still using this old tool. They're not even using F-puzzles. I don't know what they're doing. Hey, Riftclown, how are you doing? So apparently my importer completely breaks on this one. Well, let's see. Do I have the extension installed? That's not extensions. That's not extensions. No, it's a Temper Monkey script, actually. It's not an extension. All right, let's see. Oh, I don't have them. Shoot. Okay, remind me another time. No. Okay, that's a problem. Let's see if I can find my own stuff. It's strange that Temper Monkey wouldn't transfer with the Chrome profile from my other machine. All my Temper Monkey scripts are missing. Well, well, well. Did I build my own version of Shimoji? I don't remember why that's here. Okay. Sure that the SudokuPad puzzle imported. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Raw link. Yeah. Alright, let's install that one. Let's come back to here. And this is probably going to be broken in all sorts of ways. Now, does this support... I don't think this supports F-puzzles URLs. Yeah, this is... I don't know why they're trying that even. But if I do this, I think maybe he just forgot. Alright, wait, let's refresh the page. Okay. It does partially work. I think the crop key dots are specifically a problem. Sorry, I'm talking to Mark on the Discord. Crop key dots work fine. Remember that the import tool only works with SudokuPad URLs, not any others. The one you pasted is fpuzzles.com URL. Okay, so it's definitely missing out on the crop key dots. That means we're gonna have to edit this and see if we can fix it. So let's see. And how do I get rid of this, please? Oh my god. Who thought that was a good idea? So, can I find selection, edit, folding? Please fold all. Please let me fold. Fold all. Thank you. Okay. So the crop keys come in as overlays, I want to say. So test import, handle import puzzle. If I do test import, I'm trying to remember. Import, focus edge, start import. Test import URL. Okay. So I think I made that part make my own life a little bit saner. So if I go here and I'll do test import. If I do import fpuzz and then do test import, do that, and then I focus. I think I need to refresh for that to not just completely break. Yeah. Okay. Import fpuzz URL. Import puzzle. Paste URL. Import fpuzz. It's weird that I'm saying import fpuzz, but I'm not sure if it actually handles fpuzzles data. URL to payload. Yeah, it doesn't handle. Okay. URL to payload, process payload, and process general, unpack puzzle. Alright, let's output the puzzle. Alright. So this is the puzzle. Overlays. It's creating them. It's just not creating them well. Where are they? There. Okay. So they're just not doing the overlays, the colors correctly somehow. Okay. Maybe I can fix this. Maybe this is fixable. Pick closest color. Border color. Pick closest color, border color. Okay. By the way, I just want to quickly check Twitter if there was a response. Probably not, because he's probably busy streaming. All right. Okay. Background color, border color. FFF 0000000. Now, here's the problem, right? It has a border color and a background color. And it wants them both to be white. And if you make them both white, why the hell are they both white? Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? 1 second. Because I'm only seeing 2 black dots. No, wait, 4 black dots, right. But how many overlays do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 black ones and 3 white ones. And they're white ones with white borders. And in fact, they're not visible here either. 1 secaroni. If I just open them straight up in SudokuPad. The white dots aren't even here. Why? What the hell are these things? Maybe there are not Kropke. God damn it. Maybe these aren't Kropke dots? Center. Negative 0.5. 3.5. So they're right up at the top. And this one is near the bottom. 9.5. Off the board. Because it could be that somebody made an puzzle and just misclicked and then placed things that he couldn't see and then or even saw it and then just hid them by making them white, right? Overlay. Okay, no, it's okay. These are the background that FPuzzles, the little rounded white things that it puts behind text. Okay, all right, we're good. We're good on that. Now, what we're not good on is the black Kropke dots not getting rendered at all. So let's see how that works out and or doesn't. So it does go black. Overlay black. So it's trying to select the color, but somehow does not. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So that's straight up black. The color picker for straight up black should work perfectly fine. What's going on? I'm not quite sure what you mean. I've tried with the links in the video description on CTC on YouTube, like base instance, so I don't puzzles open fine in the browser when I click the link in the video, but nothing happens when I try using plain Sudoku from there. All right. Sorry, I forget sometimes when I'm responding to somebody in Discord chat. All right, so pick closest color. That should detect what the closest color is and then select it in the UI. All right, here we go. I did not want to unfold all of these, unfortunately. So pick closest color. We have the mix. And then it'll try and calculate a diff for each one. Trying to find the minimum diff. So min diff and closest color element. I'm just gonna do that there. All right. Let's refresh, reload, and rerun. So I just outputted the function body here. That's not useful. Okay. Okay, that's useless. So text string 0000 as expected. We probably want to output RGB1 here instead of that other gibberish. And then we'll probably want to do RGB1 and RGB2 here. I think we can do that. Alright, so any of these should do, right? They're all black. So it matches the alpha. We have an alpha 1, alpha 0. And then the minimum difference is to this? What? Huh? Let's try this. I think man, I remember something like this before where there was a weird thing with the differences. Why is it doing a diff of 100? Wait, what? Oh, that's on the whites, okay. Go to the black. So black, we have a difference of 0. How do we end up with this down here? Min diff, RGB1, RGB2. Min diff, closest color element. Closest color element is LM. How do we get the color out of LM? Because, okay, RGB2 here is not the one that we're diffing with. So that actually makes sense. Oh my god, stop it. I'm copying this and pasting this. Jeez. Just do the things that I'm telling you to do with my button presses. God damn it. Gosh dang damn it. Don't actually want the element. Can I save this? Can I refresh this? And rerun that? And will it run the new code? Yes. So we have background color 0000 hero. 000 hero. What am I saying? 0000. Right. Which is black. But I don't know why it says blank. Let's have a look at what we got here. My God, this should just work. It looks like it's selecting the correct one. So we'll do this one, right? So this goes through all of these. And just for reference, my God, oh, this sucks. This is so weird. Okay. Color picker, buttons. This is also a button. So we have a button. Then we have a div with more buttons. Okay, no, but okay. Background color. The problem is there's no difference between the transparent one and the non-transparent one, is there? Or am I doing this somehow smartly? If classes contains none. I don't see the none here. I'm still not sure. Like, has something changed that I'm not aware of? Like, I'm pretty sure this was working fine. And it's like, it's standard behavior, right? There's no reason why it shouldn't work or should work or whatever. We have this color picker none. Do I have to click like a different one? Is it? Fuck. It's like it just doesn't like clicking that one. Do click closest color element. What if I click on a different one first? What if I do await LM0, for example, right? Maybe... Like, it's doing the right thing. That's the annoying thing. It should work. Okay, like, it's ignoring that completely. Alright, what if I do this? Await, wait 500, and then we'll do that again afterwards. So I reload that, click here. It clicks and so now it's deliberately selected transparent. Alright, so what if we deliberately select the third one? Here we go, refresh, do this, and I do this. Why does it disappear? It clearly selects orange and then freaking disappears. One second. This is gonna drum up the walls. Overlays. Overlays. Overlays.length. let's just do only 2. Get rid of that spam. That's just overloading my brain. So it's done 2, right? Each one has 2 colors. Like, I don't see it having selected the other color. Alright, what if we only select that one and not this one at all? Color them 3, right? That's got to be a color we can see. Orange. Okay. Okay. Console.log color elements.index of this. Oh man, this highlighting, it drives me nuts because I can't really see where my cursor is. And everything's flashing and moving and hate it. Alright, this spammy stuff I don't actually need. And I don't think I need this either. Index of 0. But it shouldn't be 0, it should be 1, right? Alright, let's do only one of these. Thankfully, the first one is already one with the black. It's already doing 2. It's doing 1 foreground color and 1 background color. So, let's see. So, it shouldn't match against the first one. Let me try something. If I do this... No, let's just do this again. I almost want to map this to get everything out at the same time. And I might do this anyways. Okay, so each time it matched against transparent, which doesn't make sense. All right, let's do this as a simultaneous map instead of a for each. You see, it looks like it's all selected, but it's not. Stop with that garbage. All right, we want to map this to return RGB2 will return something that has an index in it, RGB2, and the diff. All right, let's try that. God damn. Min diff. Min diff. If diff is smaller than min diff, let's try. Diff RGB mixed white. Diff. Because I'm trying to do the matching with the white mix, there is potential for weirdness to happen, right? Forget that. We just want to have these. Array 4. RGB dot join dash. All right, what's going on here? Zero, zero. How are they both diff 0? Does RGB diff not include RGBA? RGBA. RGB diff. Delta E RGB2 lab. Which I assume doesn't include alpha. Are you kidding me? Is that something I changed last time? I mean, one way of fixing it would be to just put it at the end. But it'll never match. It'll never match transparency. Wait, what? If closest color element. If we're doing both RGBA mix versus white. Do we have to do this on both colors, maybe? Maybe. So if we put these two in here, and we also do this, what does that look like? Mixed versus white. RGB2, RGB mixed white. Because of the alpha. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe if we mix both against white, we'll get a real RGB comparison, and we're getting rid of the alpha stuff. Apparently not. Damn it. Was too easy. The problem is, we still have the problem of this hitting, but since we're doing both, I think. First of all, this doesn't make sense, right? This doesn't make sense. This shouldn't happen. Secondly, on this one, we should always do this and never that. So only on this one do we do this first, right? Mindiff. Const comp RGB AB, right? So if we take this and we'll just say something RGB, right? And we'll just say let diff is AB if diff is less than blah 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 blah. Why does it not like that? No sequences. What? Unexpected use of comma operator. What are you talking about? An idiot. Jesus. I can't tap. It just ignores a tap press. It's just like, oh yeah, user presses a key. Let's ignore it. That's probably not important. And then we don't need to do this. Yeah, because we're just gonna do that anyways, right? And then we'll do it again on these two. We'll just do it twice. Right. And that takes care of all of this, except this we only do here. Where are we having a problem? 603. Error in pick closest color. What's the error? 376. 376. What's the error? 547. 376. That's not where the error is, you dumbass. What's the error? What is the error? It's not telling me. What is the error? What's the error? You know what I can do? Turn it into some sort of object. Like, what's the error? Just tell me. Please. Why is it not telling me that here? What the heck? That's just stupid. Element is not defined. Where? Okay, so it needs to be within the scope of the element. Sure, whatever. That did work. That did work. That totally worked. That totally worked. I am so surprised. Hopefully we don't need that ever again. Now we can do all of them without all the spamminess. We can do all the rest of the puzzle. All right. Boom. And what was the original? Where's the original? This one. Yeah, looks fine. Okay, we still have a bit of spamminess happening here. Adding overlay, I think, is part of the thing. Let us do a full-on native import. Okay, I think that fixes that. All right, hopefully that'll stop them from posting puzzles with broken Kropki dots. Now, I still don't have the links to the original puzzles that were broken, but I suspect it's the same issue. So now the question is, how do I update this without, you know, foot gunning myself? Revisions. I wanna revision this. Can I revision this? Edit. Select all. 0.24. It's just. Don't know why it's secret. Oh, because it's got the URLs of the editors in there and all that. All right. And then Temper Monkey dashboard. And then if I go here, I'll do this, and I'll do your update. Start. Bing, 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 bing. Overwrite. And then I'll do this. I'll paste a rune of the URL. And boom. Okay. Right. I think it was version 0.24. 0.24. All right. I'm gonna have to wait for them to get back to me with more examples of broken puzzles. Wait. Can I? Maybe I can import from one of these? But that's the broken version. Importing that is not gonna fix it. I'm not even sure if this does short IDs. It does short IDs, yeah. So obviously, importing... no, but the source is not correct. Yeah. If I import from this one... Boom, 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 boom. But that one's fixed, so... Yeah. There's no way of knowing which one. But we fixed that. We've done the push on the emoji thing, so this was 2 sticky bugs. And now we've been streaming for a bit, and I'm getting hungry, and it is an hour and 50 minutes later than it was when I said I'm gonna stop soon. Okay, I think it is time. Let me see, where can I see? 3.5 hours. I think that's a good stream. Okay, so this was Monday's user support stream, where we fixed a bug related to emoji characters and arrows, and we fixed a bug that in the tool that Mark and Simon are using, which has caused several faulty crop key dots. Now, there is a persistent bug, or something is going on with iOS and or Android importing puzzles, and that's always been a freaking issue. That's never worked properly. I won't get to that today. I have a feeling that before I fix that in the app, I'm probably gonna release like version 2 or something and just completely replace the whole thing. Yeah. Let's see if we're gonna get copyright notices for the music, which I purchased and have permission to use, and I hope they don't screw me. We'll see how that goes. I need a break. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Take care. And enjoy the rest of your day.